I wouldn't do that again. Twiddle your nipples, enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new then hi, welcome, it is so nice to meet you. Today I'm going to talk about natural ways to induce labour, and I just want to start off by saying it is best to let Mother Nature decide when your baby comes, and it's definitely important to wait until you are like full term before you try anything, because you want to give your baby the best chance to be, to fully develop, and just, let them grow for as long as they need to. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a midwife, I'm no medical expert, so always speak to your midwife before you try anything and before you try any of the things that I'm going to talk about. However, saying that, I have been pregnant twice, and I do understand when you are full term and just you're so uncomfortable, you just want the baby out, it hurts, you've had enough, and you think, right, let's get this baby out of me. What can I do to get this baby out? So I'm going to talk about natural ways which could help you to induce labour. So let's get on with the video. The first one I am going to talk about is probably the most common, like the most well known, and that is a pineapple. To eat a whole pineapple. Pineapples have a enzyme called, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's something like bromelain, something beginning with B. Bromelain, I don't know, something beginning with B. It's the enzyme which can soften your cervix and trigger contractions, which is obviously what you need to get your labour going. I did this technique both times with Nevaeh and with Leo. I would eat a whole pineapple a night. Now, I like pineapple, but it can be tricky to eat a whole one in one sitting. I mean, it doesn't have to be in one sitting. You can eat it throughout the day, I suppose. But me being me, I was like, right, tonight I'm eating a whole pineapple. I did that every night. You will get a sore tongue. Your tongue will be really sore. But both pregnancies, both labours were very quick, and whether that had anything to do with it, who knows? I'm convinced it helps. I think everything that I've tried, which I'll be talking about, I think everything contributed to having a quick and easy-ish delivery. If you haven't already seen my labour stories, I will link them below. My labour and delivery story for Leo, and then a separate one for Nevaeh. So yeah, I'll leave them linked below. But that's the first one, is to eat a whole pineapple, and you have to eat the core of it as well. The hard bit that you'd normally probably chuck away. That is the bit that has the most of this enzyme in. So eat the whole thing. Enjoy. Another fruit which can help is actually bananas, because they contain a lot of potassium, and if you are sort of short, if you're lacking potassium, that can delay labour. Potassium is crucial for contractions, for muscle contractions, so eat some bananas. Even if it doesn't help contractions, bananas are good for cramps. Now, if you're like me, during my pregnancies, I had horrendous cramps in my legs, so if nothing else, it might help your cramps. Apparently, I didn't try this one, but apparently if you eat dates last week before your due date, so the last week before your due date, it said it can encourage your cervix to open up, so basically for you to dilate, and it's meant to help labour start sooner and for it to be shorter labour as well. I didn't try this, but just because I don't like dates, I can't stand the taste of dates, so if you like them, try them, or maybe if you're desperate, try them. Another common one is spicy foods. Now, I ordered the spiciest curry you could get. Is it like a vindaloo with Nevaeh? I wouldn't do that again. It didn't work, and my stomach was not happy with me. And I like a little bit of spice, but I'm not good with spice, so I struggled eating it. I couldn't eat it all. And yeah, it didn't do anything. But spicy foods, it's meant to irritate your intestines. It's basically like the same principle as castor oil. I didn't try that. I don't think I'd be brave enough to try that. Yeah, with both pregnancies, I didn't try castor oil. A lot of people do, and apparently that works very well. But that's just personally, I I weren't for that. So yeah, it basically the same sort of principle as that it just irritates your stomach. But yeah, basically it's meant to cause cramping, but not as severe as if you were to use castor oil. So yeah, order a curry. Eat some, with Nevea I ate some jalapenos and just spicy foods, which I didn't enjoy. And it didn't work for me, but according to articles and things on Google, it works very well for a lot of people. Or maybe it's a coincidence. Who knows? But what's the harm in trying it? Your stomach might be a bit angry with you the next day, but maybe it's worth trying. The next one is nipple stimulation. It basically tricks your body into thinking that you are breastfeeding. It causes your uterus to contract, which would normally happen naturally after giving birth, after labour. Oxytocin is the hormone that makes your body to relax and for your milk to come out of your boobs as well. Yeah, you can twiddle your nipples or use a breast pump. I tried both. The more you sort of enjoy it, apparently, the more relaxed you are, the more of this hormone that will be released. So maybe get your partner involved. Just, have a bit of fun with it. Talking about fun, sex is a common one to release this hormone. So a lot of people do try that to try and induce labour. Don't do this if your waters have broken. Not that I would imagine anyone would want to once your waters are broken, but yeah, don't. It's not safe to do it once your waters have broken. But moving along, let's talk about raspberry tea leaf. I drank this like there was no tomorrow. I cannot stand any sort of tea that tastes like raspberry, that reminds me or smells like it or tastes like it. Anything that reminds me of raspberry tea leaf. No, I've made myself sick of it. I've just, I can't even think about it anymore. But a lot of people think that this will induce labour. It doesn't induce labour, but it basically prepares your body for it. It basically tones and prepares your uterus ready for labour, ready to push your baby out, or babies. I would drink about a jug of this a day, I think. I didn't like it hot very much, so what I would do is I would make a jug and I'd let it cool down in the jug, and then throughout the day I would drink this jug of tea. It's quite a bitter taste, so I didn't like it on its own, so I did add sweeteners, but you could add honey, just honey, or both, sweeteners and a bit of honey. I have got a sweet tooth, so you might find that the tea on its own is okay, but I didn't like it, so I added sweeteners and made it a bit sweeter. I think it's from 32 weeks onwards you can drink this tea. I'm not sure on that, I think, but check with your midwife. Like I said in the beginning of the video, always check with your midwife before you try anything, so just check with her. Like I said earlier, both my labours were quick, so I think that this did definitely help. I haven't had a pregnancy where I didn't use this. I did this both times, so I've got nothing to sort of compare it to, but I think that it helped. And with Leo, I didn't need any stitches, didn't tear or anything, and with Nevea I only had to have 2 little tiny stitches, so I'm pretty sure that it did make a difference for me. But like I said, it doesn't induce labour, it doesn't like start it, it just prepares you for it. And who doesn't want to be as prepared as you can be for something like that? Okay, the next one is evening primrose oil. This can soften and thin the cervix, which can help you dilate. Apparently it can jumpstart labour. Now you can either take this in the capsule, they're capsules, so you can either swallow them or you can insert them down below. Now I did do both, with both pregnancies I did do both. There is very mixed reviews for this method, so just check with your midwife before you do anything. But yeah, I did both. I cannot remember how many to take and how many I took, so just do your research, ask your midwife. But I did both methods and again, I really do think that helped. I think everything I tried helped towards me having a quick labour, so for me I think it was definitely worth doing. What I will say though is the method for inserting it do that at bedtime, because when it dissolves you will leak a little bit, so do it at bedtime because it can be a bit messy. Okay, so the next one is acupressure. Now there's two points that I know of. There might be more, but There's the one which is here, which I think is a pressure point for migraine as well. This part of my hand actually does often hurt, so I often get James just to like massage it. So you just want to literally this point here, but pressure. You want it to be firm. You want it to be firm enough for it to work, and so you can feel it, like it, to the point where it might be a bit uncomfortable, but don't do it so it really hurts. But just apply pressure just enough, like I can feel it. It doesn't hurt, but it's not all that comfy. So apply pressure. You want to do this, I would probably say do that for 2 or 3 minutes every sort of few hours throughout the day. And there is also a pressure point somewhere near your ankle. You would have to Google a picture or a diagram to show you exactly where, but that is another one. I remember we weren't exactly sure where it was, so James basically just massaged my feet and my ankle area and my lower leg. He just massaged that, and I remember as he was doing that, I was massaging this bit. For me personally, it didn't do much, but maybe we weren't doing it right, I don't know, but it's worth trying, isn't it? Next one is some essential oils. It's clary sage and rosemary oil. You can diffuse it, put the oils in a diffuser, or you can put them in your hand and breathe them in. Or maybe if you're going to do the massage, the pressure point, maybe apply the oil to the pressure point. So apply the oil and massage and do all the pressure, you know, try it. There are essential oils specifically to help labour and to help pain during labour. So if that's something you want me to do a separate video about, then do let me know. And the last one is a birthing ball. Now, I think everyone who's pregnant towards the end of pregnancy, they just do this every evening because it sometimes can be the only place you can get comfy. I know with me, the amount of times I was on my ball because that was the only place I got some sort of relief. So gently bouncing or rocking back and forth, it can sort of nudge the baby into the right direction. So you can gently bounce up and down, keep your back straight, your shoulders back. You can rest your hands on your legs if you need to, or support yourself by a bit of furniture if you need some extra support. And literally just bounce up and down. Just by bouncing, it can help the baby to sort of get into the birth canal and get ready to come out. It can get the baby in the right position. Sorry if the light's gone really funny. I think the sun is just literally shining through the window. Or if you rock back and forth on the ball, it can help loosen your pelvic muscles and yeah, just help your body prepare for labour. When I was pregnant, I would often just, if we put a film on or Netflix on, whatever, just to sort of distract myself while I was doing it and just rock back and forth and bounce. And there are different exercises you can do with a birthing ball, so feel free to Google that, but they were what I did. But yeah, they are the most common methods that I know about and the ones that I tried, or I tried the majority of these. So I thought I would just share it with you all. I cannot wait. I'm just looking at this pineapple because I cannot wait to eat you. I'm just going to shut this blind a minute, I think, because this is annoying me, this light. Hang on. There we go, that is better. So yeah, these are the most sort of common methods that I know about to help induce labour. I tried the majority of these, and yeah, whether anything actually worked or not, who knows. I'm pretty sure though, like I've already said, that everything I tried helped my labour to be quick and as easy as it possibly could be. But yeah, I just wanted to share that information with you because I know how frustrating it can be when you are at the end of your pregnancy and you just want the baby out and you're so uncomfortable. So yeah, but as I've already said, make sure you discuss with your midwife before you try anything. Speak to your midwife. Just want to say congratulations, because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're pregnant and you're very, very close to your due date, or you're at your due date, or you've passed it. So congratulations, and you can do this. You can do this. Yeah, that's the end of my video. As I said, I will link below my labour and delivery stories if you're interested in watching that. Then the link will be below. If you found this video helpful in any way, or if you've enjoyed, then please do give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you were to do that for me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all safe and well, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!